Hey guys, and welcome back for yet another NECA reveal here at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, this guy was announced last night. This is supposed to be like the new Jason universe concept here. Again, I'm not a big fan of this one. Now, I don't think that this is how he's supposed to look in the upcoming movie, because they are making another movie, I believe for next year or something. This is just a concept, which I believe was made by Greg Nicotero. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know, I think this one looks too skinny, but Jesus Christ, I hate this hockey mask. It doesn't work for me. I think the chevrons are way too big. This almost has like this cartoony look here. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. It kind of looks like a mix of part 3 and part 4. I think obviously he's a little bit skinny at the biceps here at the shoulders. Looks like maybe the legs are kind of reused from like the part 3 and part 4, but again he does have brand new shoes, so who knows. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this design, to be quite honest. I think when it comes to movie Jasons, this is definitely like the worst interpretation of it. Again, I like the jacket, but it's just a little bit too skinny for my liking, and that mask is horrible. I mean, almost looks like it's like a bone texture. There's like too much lines and stuff. I don't know, it's just too busy for my liking. The machete is cool, but this one has a pretty cool accessory here. I'm gonna show you guys. Again, look at, plus you have the weird shape on the eyes. I don't know, it's just probably the worst Jason hockey mask out there, and this concept is very weird. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this one. Looks like he has sculpted hair right there. Again, I'm not sure if the mask is gonna be removable. It doesn't look like it is. And again, this is the whole accessories here. This, I have to say, this is pretty cool. You have the boat propeller right there, you have some intestines or whatnot. This you can pretty much use, I believe, maybe you with the part 6 Jason, to recreate that scene towards the end of the movie. Now, he does look a little bit bigger here than on the other pictures, but again, I think my biggest issues with the figure is definitely the head. I think if you pop a different head on, uh, the figure would look a little bit better. I do like the lines on the neck, very nasty looking, but that hockey mask is horrible. And again, I like the weathering here on on the jacket. You have some old blood stains, some dirt and grime. This one, I'm not sure what this is. This reminds me of an apple slicer or something like that. That's kind of interesting. You have a knife right there, a bloody knife, an extra hand. So again, let me know guys in the comments below what do you think about this one. It's cool that they're making more new Jason figures, but again, they have to rework that mask, man. And again, it's not NECA's fault. Obviously this is based on the concept. And obviously, I am a bit disappointed because I was for some reason expecting to see maybe a Jason X figure. Now, I don't remember if Jason X was part of the video game, especially like the Uber. I know some people did some mods on PC to kind of bring that skin into the game, but these were the last two that went out for pre-order, obviously the part 8 and the part 9. Again, these are based on the video game, so they're not gonna have some of the accessories from the movies, which is very unfortunate. Again, this guy would have been cool if he would have came with that bloody guitar. Again, some of the accessories from the movie, even like Julius's head. Remember in the movie, towards the end of the movie, he was kind of punching that black dude, and he punched him in the face one time, and his head kind of flew in, and went inside the garbage, which I believe was an accident, a happy accident in the movie. That wasn't meant to be like in one shot, so that's pretty cool. It does come with an extra head sculpt right there, and so was the part 9. But again, part 9, I think this is gonna be one of my favorites here. Cannot wait to get this one. But again, it's just unfortunate that they haven't shown the part 10. That would have pretty much completed the whole Jason, I guess, collection from all the movies. Although it would have been cool to also see an ultimate version of Jason when he was a kid. Maybe do a 2-pack with Pamela or something like that. That would be cool. Maybe even if they could do some of the characters, from the series, like Tommy Jarvis, that would be cool. And again, the Savini Jason, which some collectors have this one again available at Target. I don't think this is a Target exclusive. It's almost like a timed exclusive. But again, guys, be very careful. I've seen some people selling this one for $100 on eBay. Be very patient. Don't give up. Go at many targets as you can. Otherwise, I think just wait, and this one is gonna go up for pre-order very soon here. And again, this also released, this the Pamela Voorhees Shrine again from the video game. This was a reissue from the part 2 that they did way back in the day. So this one has lights, has some new sculpted elements, but again, very cool piece. I think it's kinda overpriced. It's like $70 or something. It's a little bit overpriced, but I do appreciate how it looks in a box, right? They're very collector friendly if you're keeping this thing in a box, which I usually do. And the other Jason figure here is, I believe, from the Fortnite. This is a Fortnite skin, which actually looks pretty cool. Again, very, I guess, comic looking, very animated looking. But again, this is meant to be the skin from the video game, so there's not a whole lot of detail. But again, I like this one. I believe this accessory kind of goes on his back. But again, I'm not a big fan of this new concept of the hockey mask. But again, if you have the other ones, I believe they made the leather face, the ghost face, and the Billy the Puppet. If you are getting this plus the Michael Myers, so if you are getting these, this one is gonna be a nice addition to that. And this is also a new surprise. They're doing like this Shogun version of the horror characters. So you have Jason right here. I believe they're also making was it Ghostface and the Leatherface. So this one looks pretty cool, very interesting design. Obviously here with the mask. I believe this one also has like a separate head, which again I'm gonna cover on my next video, which is pretty much gonna be the whole NECA booth and all the reveals that they've made there. That guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to stay tuned on my next video, which I'm gonna cover these. And yeah guys, have a great day. See you soon.